Part 2. You hear a radio presenter giving information about a film festival. For questions 9 to 18, complete the sentences with a word or short phrase.
Welcome to the show, and today's programme is about a subject very close to my heart because we're going to be talking about the wonderful Glynston Film Festival. The event is in its 15th year now and is a highlight of the cultural calendar. And I'm not just saying that because it was founded by a cinema critic like me. Although it has become known for its impressive range of international films, the festival was first intended as a way of promoting independent cinema. The founder, Jim Simpson, wanted to highlight that filmmaking shouldn't have to depend on major Hollywood production companies. There are various award competitions during the festival, but not all films can be considered for the competitions. There are strict rules that filmmakers have to obey for their work to be selected. For instance, in keeping with the spirit of the festival, there are tight limits on the budgets of all competition films. And along with all the usual things like awards for Best Science Fiction Film or Best Drama, I'm personally delighted about the inclusion of a new category at this year's festival. For the first time, there's going to be a separate award for Best Animation Film. And regular listeners of this show will know how much I love that film genre. Of course, gaining recognition in one of the competitions generates a lot of important publicity for filmmakers. That's particularly true for films competing for the Golden Heart Award. Unlike the other competitions, which are judged by a panel of film experts, this prize is determined by votes from the general public. So come along and let your opinions count. But it's about more than just giving out awards. One of the other key principles at the festival is about education. That's why all the films that are shown have been chosen because they have a positive social impact in some way. For instance, they might cover important themes that aren't usually discussed by filmmakers, or their production helped the local community. Isn't that wonderful? And this isn't just about the films themselves. As the festival has grown, it's of course attracted more commercial interest. Now, the committee wanted to ensure that the festival remains committed to doing good, so I'm really impressed with their sponsorship policy. They only agree to partner with ethical companies, which I think is a great idea. On top of that, all profits made by the festival go to good causes. For instance, a share goes to supporting film schools in the local areas. So who knows? Maybe the next international film star will be discovered after getting this financial support. But if that all makes the festival sound very serious, then don't worry. This is one of the most relaxed and friendly events you can go to. In fact, as I always tell people, there's no other film festival that has such an enjoyable atmosphere. There's something for everyone, from the most enthusiastic of film fanatics to the casual viewer. And another reason for the festival's appeal is that because it's still a relatively small event, there is far more interaction between festival participants. What I mean is that visitors have far more chances to meet the performers, which is something that doesn't happen at most other film festivals. Well, I think I've spoken for long enough about this. Now, it's time to meet one of this year's organisers.